Just as the elder sister was about to die from the hammer, the younger brother standing behind her took out the long-lost dragon sling saber and slashed towards the 7th-ranked Vajra hammer. Yet with just a light sword aura, the dragon sling saber knocked the weapon to the ground. Everyone then realized that the boy was holding nothing but the 1st-ranked dragon sling saber. This saber became the only divine weapon forged by his father in 49 days. The boy was only 7 years old at the time, and he himself witnessed his father using his own blood to consecrate the saber. No one knew that the dragon sling saber would emit dragon soul mirror, which would attract countless assassins to snatch it. His father once raised a giant sword 80 meters long from it, yet even he could not fully control its power. Realizing the danger, he immediately took his family and began running towards the mountain, knowing that he could not escape. The father left the saber to his son as a weapon, hoping that he would one day become so powerful that he would take revenge. The mother, tearful, fled with the first son. Finally, the father fought for a few minutes but was brutally killed by the weapons. The mother reached the riverbank with her son. When she realized that she too would not be able to escape, she put the son on a boat and held off the enemies. Thus the child saw with his own eyes his mother being killed by being stabbed repeatedly by the weapons. In a flash, 20 years passed and the boy who once lived in the deep mountains had now grown into a young man. Now able to control the dragon-slaying saber with ease, he asked his master for permission to go down the mountain to visit the family. Without hesitation, the master immediately allowed him to go. Meanwhile, his grandfather was praying in front of the ancestors' altar, wishing that he could see his grandson again in his lifetime. But before the incense was finished, a group broke in. The disciples fought wildly but were unable to keep up. The grandfather stopped the fight just in time. The eldest son of the Yuan family arrogantly demanded that the mansion be handed over to him and provoked the grandfather by breaking the weapons forged by the mansion. Yet what they really wanted turned out to be not the mansion itself but the meteor iron buried beneath it. Because only meteor iron could forge more divine weapons. The grandfather firmly refused because the mansion became the only place where his grandson could return home. Meanwhile, the boy spent a lot of money to buy back all the weapons forged by his father so that he could return them to the mansion. At that moment, a girl appeared and he recognized her as his long-lost elder sister. To hide her identity, she accepted the weapons he offered, and in return she only put one condition: that he could return to the mansion with her. Grateful for his help, she immediately agreed. When the boy returned to the mansion, he was surprised to see his grandfather's white hair. In front of them, the heir of the Yuan family kept mocking them with harsh words. To get the mansion quickly, he put a condition. If they could defeat his 3 men, he would never set foot in the mansion again. Otherwise, they would have to hand it over. The enthusiastic boy accepted the challenge without waiting for his grandfather's response.